Welcome back everybody, Max here with Cattle Hunting, and today we're going to do another nickel hunt. And I already know that this one is going to be exciting because I peeked in one of the rolls and pulled out a third of the roll, and I saw some amazing things in there, guys. I saw at least one George V, and I saw some other nice Tomback nickels and stuff like that too, so I'm super excited to hunt this. As always, I will tune you guys back in if I find anything interesting and present all the finds in the end of the hunt. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. That would make me super happy, and if you could hit the thumbs up button, I would be super grateful too. And then with no further ado, let's crack into these 110 rolls of nickels, just over 2 boxes, and see what we can find. Roll number 12, and so far we only found this single 1964 common younghead that I didn't think is worth it showing. And this roll didn't look exciting, but I have a closer look. I saw this, guys, and you guys know what this is. This looks like a George V to me. Let's see what this is together, and it is absolutely awesome. It is a 1932. And whoever hunts coins in Canada knows how hard it is to find those nickels in the wild, and to already have one, despite not even having touched that one roll that I know has at least one more in it, I'm super thrilled with this 1932. Amazing. Yeah, just the next roll, and we have our first 12-edge nickel, and it's a young head. See if it's something not in the 60s. It's a 1960. Roll number 15, guys, and we have our second 12-edge nickel. It's an ender, and it's a 1962. Yeah, this is roll number 40, and we didn't find anything for quite a while, but now we really got rewarded for this. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here. Let's look at it together, what we have there. Bunch of 12 edges here, just a young head here, 1962. Oh, this is a King George, 1952. There's another one here, 1959. And there's another one here, yep, that looked like a 53 just by the tone of the coin to me. And another one here, 1960. Yeah, they all look common. There's a few more 12 edges in there, so this is an awesome roll. Probably up to 10 12 edges here in this roll. Awesome to see. Super happy with that. Slim pickings here, but roll number 64 has our first low mintage nickel here, and it's a 1991. For some reason I find a lot of those, and I can never find any of the 2000 piece, but I will continue trying. And just a few rolls later, we have another 91. This one is pretty dirty. Still take it. Wow, this is roll number 80. So we didn't find anything for a long time. I found one more young head, but nothing else. And now this is the absolute dream roll. I can already see those two copper nickels. They're both Tomback nickels for sure. There can't be anything else. And I also spotted a King George over there. So this one looks like a feast, so I thought I'd tune you guys in and we do this one together. This one is a 1928. It's pretty nice. What else do we have? Wow, there's another one here, guys. 1931, so two of those at least. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to check the roll a little bit better later. There's another young head here. Wow, there's a George here. Let's see what that is. 1952 in really nice condition. And then we have our first one here, and it's a 1943. Absolutely amazing. And right behind it is a 1941, and I can see another King George peeking out of there. Amazing. It's another King George V here, and it's a 1934. And we have another 1943 here. Amazing. Super happy with this roll, guys. You don't find those often. This is roll 105, and we didn't find anything for a long time after that amazing roll with all of those great finds. But here we have another good find. This is another round King George here, and this one is actually from 1939. So another 30s nickel here. That is not bad at all. Yeah, that concludes the hunt, and I think this was a really successful hunt, even though it had some stretches that were very, very, very low on finds. But then we had this one roll that made up for everything. As long as you find a roll like this, which you really don't find very often, I find this maybe once every few months. You find a roll of that quality, and that made up for everything. Even though, again, we had stretches of like 50 rolls where we didn't find anything. But I'm super, super happy with the results. We found 7 regular young heads over here, nothing special, no extra water lines or something like this. We have 9 12-edge nickels in the 50s. Then we have another in the 60s, I'm sorry. Then we have another 5 in the 50s, which are all always a little bit better dates, lower mintages over there. We have our 2 low mintage 1991s, which are not in the best shape, but I still like to keep them and make a whole roll. And then let's get to the good stuff over here. So we have 4 King Georges in the 50s here. We have 2 52s, which are both in like really outstanding, nice condition, still have a lot of luster. Another 52, and if the 50 is in a little bit worse condition. Over here we have our 2 Tomback copper nickels, which is really, really cool. I like those things very, very much, and you really don't find them often. I think I found maybe 5 so far, so I'm super, super happy to have 2 in one roll, basically. Both are pretty beat up, but they're still very, very beautiful. I'm very, very happy to have found 2 of those, very rare. Then we have 4 in total George VI round ones, and we have a 42, a 41, a 40, and a 39. Especially the ones in the 30s, you don't find that often. Those ones you find surprisingly often. They sometimes, because they don't have the 12th edge, they sneak into the nickel rolls, and you can actually find those more often than you would think, because the mintages are not that high. But yeah, I'm still super happy always to find them. And then let's come to the 4 stars of the hunt over here. We have 4 George V nickels over here. Unfortunately, no 24, 25, or 26, which are the better dates. But still, whenever you find a George V, you should be super, super happy, because they're really, really, really far and few in between. And it's really, really hard to find them. Sometimes you go like 6 months without finding a single one, so finding 4 in one hunt is absolutely outstanding, and I couldn't be happier. We have a 34, a 32, 31, and a 28. And the 31 has a very, very nice patina on it. It's like, it has a darker look to it, very, very interesting look, and I love seeing this image in a coin roll. That's super, super awesome. More than happy to find 4 of those. Yeah, and that concludes this nickel hunt for today. Thanks for watching, and I'm super, super happy if you guys can hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And I will be back soon with another hunt or another junk silver video, and see you guys soon.